Good afternoon and welcome to day 3 of the 2022 Seybert Michigan Open at the Kellogg Arena here in Battle Creek. By the end of today, well, in the men's, we're going to be left with 8. Today, we're going to be left with 4. This, though, is for a place in the last 16 redraw, and it's between Kelly Fisher and Kristina Tkach. The game is 10 ball, 2 races to 4. I'm Mark White. It's Cool Shot. Calling the shots with me in the booth is the world famous, well, it's Mr. Tony Robles. Hello, Tony.
Hey, bud. It's good to be in the booth with you again.
Yeah, really looking forward to this one.
Yeah,
Kelly
this is
Fisher.
quite the matchup.
Here we go, then let's have a look at this break.
Mini number 17, Mark Kaiser and James
Oh,
Bowles.
went straight in the side there. You know, we were just having this discussion yesterday, Tim DeReuter and I, about how a lot of players have decided to start breaking from the corner this tournament when everyone's normally breaking from the center. And what the differences are. Because it seems like the corner ball always goes to rail and hits a 1 ball if you're breaking from a certain spot near the corner.
We're going to keep an eye out for that one. So, first chance, ball in hand for Kristina Tkach. Kristina was sent to the one-loss side by Alison Fisher. I wonder if she's out for revenge on a Fisher.
And who got Kelly?
And Margaret Fefilova.
Oh, that was the first match, if I'm not mistaken.
Beat Kelly Fisher.
So is Kelly still fighting hard?
She certainly is. She's come through the hard side. She's just beaten Christina Schneider. Kristina, of course, this is her first event back.
I would imagine she's going to play for the 4-9 carom in the side. Maybe play, if she gets a correct angle, she can play the carom and leave the 4 by the rail and have the cue ball stop near the 9.
Yeah, I don't see why she can't just play low left here and just go into him and take a chance, Tony.
She can do that, but there's always a chance she might scratch in the side off the 9. You know, it's a risk, but, you know, if she's able to hit it dead straight, then she's good. Like I said, dead straight. Right dead on.
Table number 30.
Well, it's unlucky not to have a shot. Can she squeeze it off of the 9 in the side, do you think?
It's hard to tell. It looks like it goes.
Yeah, I think it does.
All she has to do is figure out where she's going to play the 5 ball, to the top right or to the top left. I guess she doesn't like it. She's looking at the angle, or she's trying to play safe.
Rob Sullivan.
Referee John Lehman is right by Kristina Tkach's side.
And Rebecca.
Did she hit it hard enough?
She's gone for
Looks
dead
like
weight.
she did.
That's perfect.
Jason Wright and Roberto Menia Jr.
There's no way through there, I don't think. Tricky start to this opening rack. 2 races to 4, of course. And if we're level after 2 sets, we will go to a shootout. We saw a great one between Alex Pagulayan and Roland Garcia in the last one, which Pagulayan won in sudden death. Kelly looking to kick this 4 ball, and that is a long, long way away.
Yeah, the 8 was kind of in the way there. I think the better shot would have been to hit it a slight bit more to the right, withdraw and bend the ball to go towards the 4.
So, second ball in hand for the Russian, young Kristina Tkach. Four times European Women's Champion, World Junior Champion, and 6 times Women's Euro Tour winner. What about that for a record?
Wow, she missed it. She overcut it, trying to make sure she got enough speed on the cue ball, and forgot to make the ball. Not that she forgot to make the ball, but misjudged it, overcut it.
Well, it's on for Kelly.
You know what a massive mistake that is. In a race to 4. All you need to do is, sometimes you don't even have to make a mistake and you might still lose 4-0.
Yeah, we saw a great display of pool last night from Mika Immonen. Ran a 3-pack in both of his sets. Well, the first one, 4-0, was 3-0 down.
Wow.
In the second, and run another 3-pack to go level, and then won the decider to win 2-0.
It's pretty strong. Isn't Mika the first one, and might even be the only one that's ever run 4 and out the set?
No, it's happened. Yes,
in Vegas.
Yes, in Vegas he did it.
Yeah.
It's happened twice, and Mika was one of them because I said that on commentary last night.
Yeah.
You're correct.
So who's the other one? You know?
Oh, you can't put me on that. You've got to send me an email, Tony, if you want. Give me time to Google stuff like that if you want answers.
I don't even know if you can find that on Google.
The tough ones are for you.
15, Chris Snavely and Alan Strickland, table 30.
I've always loved Kelly's nickname, Quickfire. Absolutely love it.
Yeah, and it's very apt as well. When she's in full flow, there are fewer quicker.
Oh, she was a lot faster years ago. And she's fast now, but she was even faster than that when she first came onto the scene.
So this then, to draw the first blood, and it goes 1-0. So I want to say thanks to our sponsors and partners for making this wonderful event happen. Seybert's, of course, everything you need for cues, tips, bridges, T-shirts. They do the lot, don't they? They do absolutely everything. Predator CueSports International, WPBA and US Pro Billiard Series partners. Of course, we've got Kamui, Alpha Coin. If you want to invest a bit of that, all that money you've got, Tony, if you've got any left after building that new pool room that you're building, go and invest in some cryptocurrency. And of course, Jam Up Apparel, which I know you're very, very familiar with. And Medalla Light. There you go.
Medalla Light.
Thanks, guys. We love a bit of Medalla. Well, you don't drink, do you, Tony?
No, I don't, but
Never?
I'm looking forward to seeing you in Puerto Rico.
Yes.
Because they have plenty of Medalla Light over there.
Yeah, I just heard. They're sending me there early. Might get a couple of days on the beach, Tony. Who knows?
Oh, that'd be great.
Okay, then. The break is dry from Kelly, but no damage done, so it's going to be a push out for, you're talking about nicknames just now. Kristina has just got a new nickname, her first nickname, and it's Crystal.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Crystal Kristina.
And what's the story behind the nickname?
I don't know. I think they just put it out there to ask people. She went on Facebook and asked everyone to come up with...
I think I remember that vaguely, but, you know, that's the second time I asked you a question and you didn't have the info available for me. I'm starting to wonder about you, Mark.
Yeah, I know. Should I even be here?
Of course you should. You're one of the best commentators on the planet.
Yeah, I don't know what planet you're from, but... Okay, back to the game then.
So, over here, I think you have to go 2 rails. Hit the side of the one. She can hit the side of the... Oh, she's going to jump.
Yeah, she's a Predator sponsored player. Both of them are, and they'll both be using the same equipment, more or less.
Yeah. She got away with it. Well, kind of. If Kelly Banks says she's going to have instant position on the 2.
I think it does bank as well, doesn't it, Tony?
Mm-hmm.
And she's not a bad banker either.
Oh, I don't know if she can see enough to get the cue ball out of the way. Maybe she could. I mean, it'll run into the 8.
I like going thin off this all the way round
she's
behind
go
the 5.
3, 4 rails behind the 4, 3, and 2. And the 5. Yep. She did it great.
Yeah. A big factor in this game could be Kelly's safety game, because there's few better in the women's game than Kelly
Mini number 11,
at that kind of
Pam
game,
Johnson
you know,
and Lance
tactics.
Mitchell, table 25.
She trying... Wow, nice hit.
Now, bit of luck here maybe, behind the 10.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Well, you know, Kelly's going to try to kick the right side of the 1 and try to place a cue ball by the 4, 2, 8. Don't need to hit this hard at all. You just have to be accurate with the hit on the 1.
Yeah, you can see she's looking over that way, isn't she?
15,
She has a
Don
perfect
Lampkin,
angle to do
Randall
that.
Erickson, table 38.
Needed to hit it a little fuller on the one ball. That's why I didn't move too much of one ball, because she hit it too thin.
Yeah, if that hadn't caught the so thin, she would have stayed behind there. So another chance. Well, we normally see Fedor in the audience. Oh, I've just spotted him. He's out to the left there,
Yeah.
look. He's normally sat right behind. There you hear the shot clock going off. The beeps, the warnings at 5 seconds. Each player does get 1 extension per rack.
Is she going to go in between the 2 and 3 here? That's what it looks like. Question is, can she get past a 10? Oh, wow, look at this.
Well, there's your answer. Doesn't want the 2 to drop. Doesn't want the 2 in. Oh, she didn't want that 2 to drop.
I thought the 2 had no shot of going into that
It just
pocket.
never stopped rolling. It's like Kelly Fisher was out there with a broom, you know, like they do in the curling.
It looked like he was going to stop.
Oh. Well, Kelly doesn't want any of that.
Did she call the 4 on the side just in case? I would have called the 4 on the side.
So, a little bit of drama early on. I'm sure there's more to come in these 2 races to 4, and there's lots of other games going on as well around the arena. We will keep you up to date as the scores come in. Everyone started at the same time.
Look at that ball. Look at that ball. Look at that ball, Mark. Look at that. Look at that.
And Kelly was saying earlier on that she's just struggling with the pace, as is everyone at the moment. Just playing super slick at the moment, these cloths. Could be something to do with the weather.
Such a great shot maker.
What a great shot that is. This is our 3rd game. We have a total of 6 on here today. Tomorrow we will have the women's semi-finals and final. And the men's quarter-finals, semi-finals and final. Also, busy day, Tony,
Busy
tomorrow.
day. Busy day.
Make sure you get an early night tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Looking focused. She won't mind me saying she's been struggling as far as focus has been concerned this week. Still suffering with her hand a little bit. I actually went and got her some painkillers during her last match.
Oh, wow. What happened? How did she injure?
She broke it on a wall.
Wow.
Carrying a box. About 3 weeks ago she did that.
Well, at least it wasn't because she punched a wall because she missed a 9 ball or 10 ball or something. I've seen people do that before.
Have you?
I've heard there was
Come
one
on, then.
guy.
Give us a name. No point in
No,
telling the story.
I'm never going to tell the name. No, I'm never going to call the name.
Well, we don't want to hear the story then.
I'm good. I'll tell you what I tell my son. No, that's okay.
You did that to me yesterday. So this then, for 2-0 to Kelly Fisher in the 1st set, and then it goes playing for a place in the last 16 where there will be a redraw, and the top 8 qualifiers on the winner's side will be seeded against the, shall we say, the players that came through the harder, the more difficult side. That's a nice way of putting it, isn't it?
They took the difficult role.
There's Kelly. I wonder how that hand is. Let's get a shot of that hand. It's a little, not swollen, she said. Not that one, Kelly. The other one. Put the other one up.
So it's her stroking arm.
Yeah, it's her stroking arm, yeah.
Will Jarvis and Herb McQuaid, table 47. This is Vinny 19.
Kristina never changes expression, does she?
Ken Schlosser and Dan.
And she has
Wood, table
a great set of
37.
fundamentals too. They both have great fundamentals.
Giovanni D'Angelo and Bob Bowen, table 50.
Some great news from an earlier match. Savannah Easton went through 4-0, 4-3 in her match against Teruku Kukulele, little 12-year-old. There was a lovely little interview on Predator's on the Predator Facebook page of Savannah actually interviewing Jerry Engel. You know, the 82-year-old lady who's still playing.
Really?
Yeah, they got
Wow.
little Savannah Easton. 70 years difference.
Wow, that's super cool.
Yeah. Now then, Tony, how does she get to the 3?
I mean, she might have to settle for the 3-4 combo or a safety afterwards if she doesn't have access to the 3. Because she has kind of an angle here, so it's kind of difficult to draw in a straight line for the 3 in the side. The other option is come off the 5 and hopefully go between the 8 ball and the 6 ball.
Once again, John Lehman. It's a clean shot.
Look at that, good shot. So she did come off the 5. And it's a risky shot because, you know, you could scratch in the corner, but she hit it great. Now, is she going to go for this inside? Did she call it? I didn't see.
Yeah, you've got to go for this in the side. Natural position on the 4. Well played. It's a decent shot.
Now she has a nice angle to go right between the 7 and the 8. Pass the 6. Then shoot the 5 in the corner and play the position for the 6 in the side pocket. Very nice speed.
Yeah, very nice shot. Nice angle on this, just to come the other side of the tent. As you said, for the 6 in the side, it's looking good. She won't want Kelly to get on the hill without scoring a rack herself.
And with the possibility of tying it up with the break. I'm going to draw back about 1.5 feet here.
Mini number 13, Paul Krosky and Trevor Bird, table 27.
You'd be happy with that, I think, Tony.
Oh, yeah. I'd take that for the U.S. Open and the World Championship.
2004.
That was back in the days when I was a young man.
Weren't we all?
Very nice touch there by Kristina. She comes out to the center of the table here. Little mini draw shot. And that's what's so great about playing position on the 9 ball in this case. You can't really go wrong either side you end up. You either end up straight on the left side or the right side. Either way, you can play the 10 in either or. Only tricky thing here is just guard against that scratch in the side pocket.
Osmond, table number 3. Bob Mackey and Mark Osmond, table number 3.
There was never any threat of a scratch there. She had more angle than what I thought there for sure.
Yeah.
She's playing very well.
This 10 ball then to get her first rack on the board. 2-1. We will be back very shortly after a very, very short break. Welcome back to the Kellogg Arena. We're having a feast of pool here for breakfast, lunch, dinner, supper, all day long. 6 matches for you every single day. Even more tomorrow. Okay. Kelly Fisher against Kristina Tkach. Tkach breaking off, hopefully to draw even. Not really much pace in that break, Tony.
No, I'm used to seeing her hit it much harder than that, but maybe she took some speed off. And this seems like this table has been breaking very well with the little pop break, where you just pop the cue ball, use like a half stroke, but with a lot of speed, pop the cue ball back to the center of the table. That seems to make those 2 balls to the side pretty consistently.
Well, she's standing here wondering where to push to, and where would you push to? You don't want to push to a jump because she's a very good jumper, Kristina. So she's going to have to come up with a better plan. I don't mind pushing this past the 4, you know, giving her an edge on the 1 ball.
Yeah, I always like to use the pockets as a guide, so that way, and if I can't find a good place within each one of the pockets, then I start looking at the diamonds, and that usually helps me figure out where to push to. The main thing is to try to push to a position where it's not easy to play position for the following shot.
It doesn't pass in the side.
Well, I think she's going to go between the 9 and the 6 here and play safe.
Well, she's smiling about something.
If she can get past that 3. She can't get past that 3, she's going to have to do something else. Behind the 4. Hit it too soft.
Yeah, this is a chance, especially with a 2 ball down here. Put a big stroke on this. Low right hand English, draw off the side rail.
Yeah, the side end, probably the bottom too. Doesn't need to hit it that hard. She slides it or stun draws it. Doesn't have to really hit it that hard.
Perfect. Oh, slow up. Wow, it's gone past it.
I think she just hit it just a hair too low. She hit a little higher and lengthened the angle coming off the first rail. Cue ball would have gone closer to the corner and then hit the bottom rail and come up.
Caught the one a bit thick, didn't she, as well?
I'm pretty sure that's what she wanted to do. She wanted to go 2 rails. She's looking behind the 7, stop the 6 with the 2 with the 6. Get behind the 5. Nice shot.
Yeah, she's behind it.
And she hit that 6 dead square just to stop it.
I think Emily Duddy, the billiard bombshell, has just walked in.
It was a big, loud boom in the arena all of a sudden.
Good jump, good safety. Where's the 2 ball going? Did she call it? No, she didn't. Well, do you give this back?
Absolutely.
Yeah, she's going to keep the jump cue with that. I fancy her jumping and making this, you know. She's just made a jump with her last shot.
Yeah, I think here is it's a pretty long jump. She's going to kick 2. Yep, she's going to kick 2 rails. I kind of like this one because if you hit it, you know, too thick, it could go off the 9. Ooh, came short.
Well, pick up your chalk, pick up your jump cue, and you've got to go and sit down, unfortunately. Kelly's back to the table, ball in hand. Another chance to get on the hill. looking around the arena. If you want to find out any of the latest scores, go to
She overdrew that.
Go to probilliardseries.com for all the latest scores, and we'll bring you some when we can also. Of course we will. That's what we're here for. We're a public service. We're here to entertain. Tony's here to describe the action in expert detail.
Let's see what she does here, Mark. Go 2 rails, just nice little touch. So I guess she's going to have to, maybe, I don't know. If she has an angle, no, she's going to cut this in. Because she decides to play the billiard, she's going to have to hit it with a little bit of speed. I like cutting it in and going 1 or 2 rails for the 7.
Yeah,
She just hits. She hits those shots so clean, so clean.
Yeah, now just stop the cue ball, or maybe draw back about 6 inches or something like that. Another reason I'm here, Tony, so you can ask me questions I don't know the answer to. 2 out of 2 so far. So this then 9 and 10.
Which, by the way, how are the 10 questions in 30 seconds going for you with everyone else?
Oh, I've got some new ones.
Oh, you do?
I've got a favourite 5.
Oh,
a new one. I'm always coming up with crazy stuff, aren't I? So in it goes then. 3-1. Kelly Fisher on the hill in this first set. Race to 4, of course, for a place in the last 16 and a shot at the first prize of $13,000. What about that? You wouldn't mind that now, Tony, would you?
Nope.
What would you do if you had $13,000 now?
Give it to the boss. It always goes to the boss.
Karim.
Yeah, here you go.
He's got enough money. He doesn't need any more money. By the way, talking of the boss, you normally say this about other people, and nobody ever does it for you. So I'm going to do something for you right now.
What's that?
I would like to say hello to Gail and little Antonio back home.
Oh, I
I'm sure
appreciate
they're
that.
watching. Hope you're well, and I hope to meet you one day soon, guys.
In Puerto Rico. Yeah, in
Oh,
Puerto
they're
Rico.
coming?
Yeah, they might be coming to Puerto Rico, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, well, thank you, Mark. I appreciate that. And I'm pretty sure Gail appreciates it as well as little Antonio.
Yo, little Antonio, how's it going, bro? Back to the pool. Kelly Fisher to break off on the hill. Oh, that's powerful.
That 4 ball, look at the 4 ball went 4
the
rails.
4 rail up. The
last-
4-1-4.
The last minute entry got that.
Shot on the
Look at
1
that.
as well.
Look, I bypassed all that traffic.
Yeah, came through rush hour, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
On a green light all the way.
The question is, does 2 go past the 9? Or does she need to hit the 2? I mean, play the 2 in another pocket. No, it doesn't look like it goes past. If Tim DeReuter were here, he'd turn his head to the side to see if he can get a better view. That's what he does.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that works, but it seems to work. Does it work for you? We need a
Kind of.
We need a revolving, you know, like you can do with your phone.
Ooh.
Rotate the screen. Oh, it's gone wrong. Oh, an awkward cue in. Yeah, she came through a very long match last night against the lady we were talking about earlier, Jerry, the lovely 82-year-old, still in love with the game, still the first
That's
person
amazing.
in the arena asking what time do the practice tables open. Seriously, every event she's at.
I love it.
82 years old, first down in the, and there she is. Look, she's, oh, we're gonna have to. She's got a blue and white checked shirt on. We're gonna get a little look at her in a minute. She's a lovely lady.
Oh, wow. If my wife were here right now, Mark, I kid you not, she'd probably be crying. Because she looks exactly like her grandma, Norma, who passed away last year in August.
Oh, the little flick off, has that changed it at all?
But she looks excited.
I wonder if we can persuade our cameraman at some point to
Oh, that would be wonderful.
try and get her on camera. She's such a lovely lady. What's Kelly asking? Just asking, just saying to look at it, please. Come and have a look.
Oh, because she's hitting it soft. She just wants to, just touch it just enough.
Yes, she's done it. What a great shot.
Yeah, but she left the 3-ball combination, though. I don't think she wanted to, but she did.
Watch this. Must hit a rail after you hit the ball and judged it to perfection. Yeah, I'm not sure this three-ball combo's on, is it? Christina's looking at it.
Oh, well, it's on. It's just she has to make sure she gets
come out the way, John Lehman. We don't want you standing there.
She might have to shoot a 2-8 combo afterwards if she can't get it out of there. She got it out of there. So the question is, does she have enough of an angle to come back for the 3-ball? Looks like she does. Gonna have to elevate a bit here.
I've never seen John so busy at the start of a match.
Elevate the cue here. Hit it with a little bit of stun draw left.
Anything else you wanted to put on that cue ball?
I mean, she's looking at the angle. Maybe if she might be able to get away with putting the cue behind the 8 and just tapping it. But I think she's going to go that route.
Well, another difficult shot now, though. How do you fancy this one down the rail, off the rail?
I like it.
Oh,
Very
brilliant. Nice. What a great shot that was. Fedor enjoyed that one as well.
Yeah, she hit that very, very nice.
Sweet.
The question is, does she have too much angle to get on the 6? Nope, she's good.
It.
She's good.
She'll just hold it, won't she? Now, here's the key shot coming up right now. Has to avoid the 10. Probably will she draw just to the side rail, Tony, and zip it up with a bit of right-hand English?
I like right-hand English. I like going between the 9 and the 10, but going straight to the short rail. If you go to the long rail, you might risk maybe scratching in the corner pocket. I like hitting by the side pocket and then going on to the right side of the 8. Just like that, but she hit it too soft, though.
It's not going to make it. Pointing her cue to where she wanted it. Tony knew where you wanted it.
Yeah, she definitely held back a bit there, not intentionally. Is she going to call the bank here? I don't know if she called the bank. She must have, because she's hitting that side of the 8. Oh, she hit that. Look how nice. You know how hard it is to hit that shot that thin? With spin. And barely move that 8. That was a super strong shot right there. That is not an easy shot.
She's gone for the
She
bank.
overcut it.
Oh, is it going to come past? Is it going to come? No, it's not. It's on. A chance then to pull another one back to 3-2.
You know, in all the years that I played this game, it is almost always guaranteed that that ball will stop near the side pocket if you missed it. You ever notice that?
Yeah. Unless they miss the shot, and then it's, you know. Nicely done. It's 10 ball.
Huge game right there.
Well played, Kristina Tkach. And just going around, just going to give you a little bit of a flavour of the type of quality we have in this event. Mighty Rapero is up against Amber Chen on one of the outer tables. Savannah Easton has just taken the lead against Alexandra Gulikova. Great matchup that is. Katie McIntosh I'll tell you what, I'll tell you more when we come back after the break. Well, I do like to tease people, so I was halfway through a score then. I thought, I know how to get them back after the commercials. I'll keep them midway between scores. Kaylee McIntosh is playing against Joanne Ashton as well. So back to this one. Now
She hit that much better than the
ball.
previous one.
Yes, she's made the 7, the wing ball, the one behind the one.
Unfortunately, no shot.
Yeah, little, as you call it, the little pop.
Yeah.
There, just a little pop. Now, what does that do, Tony?
I think it helps you give it a more accurate hit on the one ball, because when you try to overpower it, it's so much harder to hit that the dead center of the one ball, of the cue ball to the dead center of the one ball. So it's easy for your cue stick to deviate. When you pop it, it just brings the cue ball back a couple of feet and increases the chances of you hitting, making one of the balls in the side because of the fact that you're hitting it, That's why Shane Van Boening makes so many balls on the break. He hits that ball dead straight 99.9% of the time. And you don't see him smashing it like Jeffrey DeLuna.
No, he really does go at it like his nickname, like a bull now. Well, that's a bit of that's a challenge out to Kelly Fisher. There you are. I'm pushing to a jump. How do you fancy it? Well, I'll tell you. Kelly Fisher is not a bad jumper, especially with that piece of equipment she's got in her hand. Even I can jump with one of them. Not accurately, but I can jump with one.
Mini number 17, Rafael Martinez.
There you go, Kristina Tkach.
She didn't want her to jump, though. She jumped it just a little too much. That's why the cue ball was airborne. Look, after it hit the one, watch it. Look, airborne. Boom. That's why it slowed down.
Well, she's still got it in her hand. She can jump again here.
She's going to have to.
It's worth having a go at it. She's got quite an easy 2-rail kick on it, but I think she fancies going for this.
Well, because she can play position on the 3 from there as well.
Close. Very close. Kick on the, yes. Wow, she's left the
2-9.
The 2-9, yeah. Another decent jump though, as we watched this, looked as if it was on its way for a second or two. As you say, left the 2-9 combo though.
It's all about controlling that 2 ball. Don't want to overcut the 9 and leave the 2 ball frozen in the top rail.
Like that.
That's why it's tricky. You have to hit it dead square. I mean, she has options here. She can slice it in and go 3 rails between the 5 and the 10 and play position for the 3, or she could just play a safe. Let's see, she tries to put it behind the 8 if she decides to go for the 8, and then pretty much parallel all 5 balls. How strong would that be? Parallel all 5 balls. Almost. She came short on that.
Kelly will try and punish Kristina here with a better safety. Called the bank. Didn't realise she could hit so much of it.
Oh, she overcut it. That's the second bank that she's overcut. Remember when she shot the 8-ball bank earlier and she overcut it? I
remember it well. Well, you've been asking me difficult questions I don't know the answer to. I think I know the answer to this one, but I'm going to ask it anyway because I'm interested. Hopefully I'm wrong. Do you ever think after, I mean, you went out this morning of the tournament, do thoughts ever go through your mind after a loss of, you know, let's call it a day, I've had a good run, I'm happy with my career, I'm going to go and do something else now. I haven't got the fight in me anymore. What a great shot that was, by the way.
No, that's never...
It's never entered your head before?
No, maybe when I was... It's funny you mentioned that. In 2004, when I won my first major tournament.
Yes.
1 month before I won that tournament, I was going to quit for good.
I know.
And then next thing you know, I won the tournament.
I knew I was going to get you to mention it. You haven't mentioned it once this year.
Yeah, no, I did. I'm still physically able to play. As long as I'm enjoying myself and having fun. And I know it's just a matter of time before I end up hitting him the way I know I'm capable of. You know, I came very close to beating Federer yesterday. I beat a couple of the top players since I started playing again. So, no, I don't have those thoughts yet.
Good to hear. Although, when you do go out of the tournament, it's our gain, of course, and the viewers' gain, because we get you to share more time with you in the commentary booth.
You know,
what a great shot.
Great shot that was. Wow.
Wow, she's bringing all the shots.
Did she get rewarded? Nope.
She needs the jump cue.
She didn't get rewarded.
We're going airborne maybe with Aeroflot.
I think she actually did a video on that particular shot that she just made, if I'm not mistaken.
No, she's going to kick it into the... Surprised she's not jumping this, you know.
Oh, maybe she figures she can make it 3 rails in the corner in the side pocket. If she hit it hard enough, that is. You know, just in case she missed it.
Yeah, she actually called the corner pocket there. So a chance for Kelly to take the first set. One good shot here.
Ooh.
Wobbled it in.
She overcut it. That's why she lost the cue ball, but she overcut it.
Not a bad place to lose the cue ball, though. She can run it round the back of the 8 here. Very thin on that, wasn't she? Oh,
wow.
dear, oh dear. She's let up on that stroke there. Bit of deceleration, Kelly.
This is a massive opportunity for Kristina.
Played it.
Wound up on the 50-yard line there. I mean, she should be fine. She can hit with stun draw and a little bit of ride, or she can hit it high and go 3 rails around. Back to this. Either way, she wants to end up around slightly past the center of the table. Might even end up dead straight on the 10 ball. She has a nice angle for that.
This looks pretty good to me. So this relatively easy 10 ball to level it up. Heel in the first set. And in it goes.
And we've got some hill action here.
Yeah, we certainly have. Who's it going to be? Who's looking the more comfortable to you at the moment, Tony?
I think they're both having their struggles. I don't think they're both 100% comfortable yet.
Neither of them settled yet? You certainly think so. There's Kelly. I wonder what she's thinking about.
She's thinking, I need to get that 6 ball out of my head. And when she just missed to win the set. She's preparing herself just in case she gets another opportunity. She'll be ready for it.
John Lehman checking for gaps. There are none. Another great match on one of the outside tables. Carlo Biardo against Woo Kun Lin. And Kun Lin is 2-1 up against Bialdo. Breaking off here to catch 4 at the first set.
Ooh, it's a good thing that
The
cue ball caught a piece of the cue ball. If not, it would have gone straight in the side.
Oh, look at the 2.
See, let's look at the cue ball. So he was going to go straight to the side, and the 9 caught it and stopped it. And wound up with a shot on the 1 because of it, too.
Well, 6 ball, you could say, is a little bit of a problem over there by the 9. But if she gets right on the rail, she'll have it. First problem, 1 to the 2.
Yeah, now she just needed to leave the cue ball near the center of the table. Even a little more towards the 3 is fine. 5 to the 6 is going to be the tricky one. She might want to leave the cue ball on the long rail close by that first diamond. She might be able to cut it in from there.
Nicely played, so it obviously passes the 7 ball. There you can see on your screens, it clearly does.
Very nice. Now here, Mark, it looks like, I don't know if she has an angle. No, she's pretty much, she has a hair of an angle. She might have to draw straight back for the 5 in the side. She can get dead straight on the 5. That'll make her life a lot easier, so that way she can roll forward a bit.
Lovely
Look at the
stroke.
control. Look at the control.
Beautifully felt that shot, didn't she?
She didn't want it to go that far.
I think she can run into them now, can she?
Well, she was trying to get straight on the 5, so that way she just follows near the side pocket and cut the 6. But I think she might have too much angle there. Let me see. She might have an angle to just tap the 9 ball out of the way.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, just tap it. Just tap it. Thing is, if she hits the right side of the 9 ball, the cue ball goes to the rail, and then the 9 might stop in front of the 6-10. You have to really judge this one well. Oh, she decided to come from behind
look at
it.
this.
Nice shot.
Look at that for a shot. She's coming out with the shots now.
Very nice shot.
Beautifully played. Look at this replay. Right hand English. Clips the 9. Absolutely perfect.
Hit it great.
Even got the angle to get to the 7 as well.
Well, just when it seemed that Kelly was out to win the first set, what was it, 2 or 3 times possibly?
Yes, she's had 2 or 3 chances. She can't say she hasn't. So this 9 and 10 ball to take or to steal the set.
David
Really.
Rizza and Elisa, table number 39.
Here we go.
Wow.
Oh,
wow, look at that. Even Kelly looked like, wow, that ball went in. Wow.
So the first set goes to Kristina Tkach, and we'll be back with the second set after a very, very quick break, guys. And welcome back to the Kellogg Arena here in Battle Creek. We're playing the Seybert. Oh, look, interrupting. What a great time to interrupt myself. Look at that lady there on your screen, Jenny Engel, 82 years old, and she was interviewed yesterday for Predator by our youngest competitor in the competition. So we had our youngest and our oldest, and she won't mind me saying her age. She's very proud of it. She's always the first person. Jenny Engel, there she is, the oldest competitor in this year's Seybert's Michigan Open.
That's amazing.
We love you. 82 years old. Look at her.
Wow.
Look. Recently lost her husband, and she told herself she's going to go out and live the life that she wants to live, and that's the pool life. So, Mr. Engel up there, I hope you're watching down on that and seeing your wife enjoy
Beautiful, beautiful.
playing this lovely sport.
Let's see if she pops it again. Oh, she tried to, but she hit the side of the one. She got away with it? Nope. I mean, she didn't make a ball.
Well, has she got away with it? Yes, I think she has, unless she wants to try and play a three. Unless
I
she
think
wants
she's
to try
trying
and play a
to-
three combo.
Well, I mean, she might have enough room to squeeze it off the rail, into the three, into the corner.
Well, it looks like she's trying your shot there, Tony.
But she's trying to see if she has enough room to get it past the four and hit enough of the three to make it. You know, the tricky part here is if she does make the shot, she needs to make sure that she hits it at a speed where the three won't stop in front of the cue ball and block the two ball. There you go.
Great shot. Good call.
She actually went off both balls, the three and the four.
Almost like a trick shot.
You know, she's looking for a little revenge too after, you know, blowing a couple of opportunities the first set to win the match. I mean, to win the first set.
Yep. This is the last chance saloon here. Just calling the three. Extension. Three in the corner.
Two rails, get straight in the side. Roll it up about a foot.
Is she enough there, Tony?
Hmm?
She's enough. She's got it pretty straight, has she?
Yeah, perfect. Roll up about a foot. Wonder if she has to, yeah, she might have to come off the rail with follow, yeah.
This is perfect.
I like leaving the cue ball as close to the rail as possible there. Good thing about this one, as I mentioned earlier, the 8 is in a position where if you end up on either side, you can play the 9 ball in either corner, or even if you're straight, you still it's a little trickier, but it's still possible.
I'll tell you
But that's
what,
the ideal position right there.
I'll tell you something. Her shirt was so close to that ball then, but referee John Lehman was behind it. He was watching it.
And John won't hesitate to call that foul.
He absolutely won't. There's more than one eagle eye in this tournament. One of them's John Lehman, the other one's Jason Short, and he'll be in action at 7 p.m. tonight. I'm not sure if it's going to be on this table or not yet. Men's and women's tournament going on at the same time. In it goes, so takes the first game again. as she did in the last set, leading 1-0. Let's just tell you a little bit more about this Kellogg Arena. We don't just have the 16 9-foot tables, we have 50 of the brand new Predator 7-foot tables, and right on cue there they are, looking magnificent. And playing upon those tables are 750 BCA CSI League players who are here to play the state championships of Michigan.
It's amazing.
And it's Teams Day this evening starts, Tony, so we know what that means, don't we?
Oh, this place is going to be packed.
It's going to be jumping.
Yeah, we'll make sure to give you an update later and show you what it looks like when they're here, when they're all here.
Yeah, it's a sight to behold. Upstaged only by Vegas. Kelly breaking off. Make the ball in the side.
Oh,
where's the cue ball?
Almost got kicked in.
And she's got a shot on the one as well. Just watch this break again, Tony. Came off the side of it a little bit.
Well, if you notice, she shifted her bridge as she was striking the cue ball. That's kind of why she went to the side a bit.
Did she? I didn't notice that.
John Brumel and Leslie McCleary, table 40.
Yeah, she's not sure she can sneak past this, I don't think now. She's thinking of going rail first.
Well, she does. She can hit it soft because if she runs into the 5, she's going to end up behind the 7. It looks like she can make it from here.
Wow, cue ball.
Wow. She threw it in, but unfortunately hit it with a little too much speed. She did like a little mini curve.
Jesse Theobald and Victor Vasquez, table 4.
Well, in the last set, she won the first rack, I believe, and then scratched on the break in the second, gave her opponent ball in hand.
Mm-hmm. Trying to see if I can get a better look at the angle to figure out what she's trying to do here. Oh, she's going to try to draw. Right in between the rail and the 6, I think. Did she overhit it?
Yeah, she's overhit this. She's not going to have a shot at this 5 ball, I don't think, is she? Well, she got a rail firster.
Mm-hmm. And she has a 7 as a stopper, if anything. Problem with having the 7 as a stopper is you might end up too straight on the 6, but at least you're still up at the table. It looks like she's aiming it like she can see it. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's gone wrong. Roberto Gomez and Piers Labutis are heel-heel in the first set. Alex Pagulayan has lost the first set to Kang Lee. Kang Lee going well. Just out to the side of us.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Not again.
Wow. Strange, strange. We've been witnessing unforced errors by both players that we're just not used to seeing.
Yeah, she arced the cue ball slightly. Maybe got a bit of inside English on it, Tony, that she didn't want. A little bit of left hand.
Or he could have slid a bit. Just enough to curve straight into the pocket. Didn't you say that Kelly was struggling with her confidence a bit? Or was with the confidence because of her hand issue?
I think, yeah,
Yeah.
when you're not, you know yourself, you know,
Of course.
when you're in a little bit of pain from something that's not natural. The game's
Mhm.
hard enough as it is without that added little, you know, little niggle. Especially if you catch it every now and then on certain shots, it just takes your mind off things, right?
Oh, yeah.
But, you know, take nothing away from Kristina, of course. She can only play what's in front of her and take the chances when they come, and she still has to take them, of course. And taking them, she is. She's going to level this up now at 1-1. Slide this 10 ball down the rail.
Very nice.
Yeah, in it goes. Very, very nicely played. Now, you spoke to me earlier. You said, well, how's the 30-second shot clock going? Well, I've actually got a new thing. It's called 5 Favourite Things. So I'm going to ask you, what music do you like, Tony? What music do you like to listen to?
Let's go to a timeout first, and then we'll figure that out.
Oh, there's always an excuse with you. And we're back live from the Kellogg Arena here. I'm going to ask you, don't think you've got away with it, Tony, just because you decided to go to a commercial break. You're not getting away with it that easy.
I tried.
1-1, second set, Kristina leading 1-0. Oh, now she's scratched in the side.
Ooh.
So a chance then for Kelly.
Oh, look at the 4 and the 7.
But that's a 4-7 combo, I think, so that's
Yeah.
no problem. One ball, that's slightly hampered by the 9, but that's no problem because she has ball in hand. I can't see any more here. This should be out from here. Just play a nice stun shot on the 3.
Let's see if we can get a close-up on that 4-7 to see what it's looking like. Yeah, that's a nice angle there.
Oh, she's okay.
Well, she has to make sure that the 4 doesn't bounce off too much off the. Oh no, she's got a great angle there. No worries there.
You just read her lips. 7 ball, she said. And of course, this is call shot. You have to call the shot, and you can only call one shot as well at a time.
One ball at a time. That's correct.
And if, for those of you who have just joined us, we're playing 2 races to 4, and if we go level in sets, we do have that amazing 10-ball shootout. And I watched another one earlier on today. Young Eric Roberts was up against Jesus Atencio, and Jesus, of course, had that amazing shootout with Nukioi.
I remember that.
You
it was
remember
like
that?
14 in a row, 13, 14
Yes,
in a row.
14-13 the score was.
Go to table 31.
So who got that one?
31.
Nukioi got that one.
Amanda.
No, I'm saying between
Oh,
Roberts.
Eric Roberts won the one today. Youngster from the US. Perfectly played.
Yeah, I think she needs to work on her speed. She didn't get perfectly straight. I'm just kidding.
In it goes. So
what's up with these questions?
yeah, come on then. So I want to know what kind of music do you like listening to?
probably going to surprise you. Classical piano.
Wow. Oh,
A lot of people don't know that I used to play the classical guitar when I was a teenager.
Oh, I can just see you. Long hair, long curly hair. What happened to it? What happened to it? You keep threatening to show me all these pictures. I don't believe you ever had big hair.
I put one up on Facebook in a band that I was in 15 years old. You never saw the picture?
No, I didn't.
You should look it up.
I noticed you didn't tag me in it.
Okay, what's the other question?
What's your favourite show on Netflix at the moment? What are you watching?
I really love the show Narcos, even though I probably watched it 3 times already.
I think I saw you in it, actually.
It's very
in the real-life documentary I'm talking about, not the Netflix one. Here we go then, Kelly breaking off. Looking to get on the hill again. Well, really gave that some. Nothing down.
Nope.
5 and the 10 are close together. Is that a possible combo? Or a carom even? Make the 1, 2, 3. And 4, of course, but look at, they're all up that end of the table, Tony. Hasn't got to go anywhere with a cue ball. Oh, this could be a very, very quick rack indeed.
I think it is going to be.
Bit of back and forth here to get on the 3 ball, though. We were going to play that shot for her then. The camera was zooming in so much. That was really great view. Yeah, I mean, the carom is unmissable, isn't it? The 5-10.
I doubt she's going to miss that carom. But you know, as they say, in this game and in life, there's no such thing as a guarantee, right?
This looks perfect. Just roll off the side route. There is where I want to be. Even a little bit further wouldn't matter.
It's a very, very, very tough carom to miss.
And there's Jerry Tkach. You might have noticed Jerry there. He's a tournament director for the WPBA events.
Very nice speed.
Yeah, this is perfect. And later on, well, she's just going to have to put
she
a little bit.
Over,
yeah,
she
she's
overhit
overdone
it a bit. She overhit it a bit. Now she's, wow.
Can she draw onto it still?
I don't know.
Or does the 5 even go past the 10? Extension called. Oh, she looks over at boyfriend.
I mean, she's going to have to hit it super thick and draw it a bit, and even then hope that she can just hit it thin enough to make it. She doesn't want to hit the point and miss it.
No real reaction from her. She's a woman of few expressions when she's playing the game. Actually commentated with her in Vegas. We had a fun little time. I think it goes
She's just shooting the 5?
Yeah, she's shooting the 5. Cuts past the 10.
Yeah. Well, at least she made sure that she didn't risk missing the 10 ball. And she hits these shots like a dream. I saw a video on Instagram, I believe, where she kept putting this on each diamond of the long rail and shooting one right after the other.
Well, she's missed this one, has she? She's missed it. Wow, can
that's
that be
unbelievable.
A big changing point?
Now everyone's probably going to blame me for the commentator's curse.
You're not a believer in all that, are you?
No.
Of course you're not.
That's like believing in black magic.
Oh, I believe in that.
No.
Okay, if you guys
no way.
Won the minis, don't
wow, look at these balls. Look at this layout there.
How about a bit of white magic? Do you believe in a bit of that? Bit of Mark White magic?
Only in games like Final Fantasy. I grew up playing those games. Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 10. They have white magic and black magic. They have summons.
I know who you remind me of now. Do you remember Fantasy Island, the program Fantasy Island? Little Tattoo used to greet the guests.
Yeah.
You remind me of Tattoo.
The plane.
Yes, him.
No way.
Yes.
I'll show you a guy that looks exactly like him.
And in it goes. So she is on the hill this time, Tony. 3-1. But now she doesn't need to just get on it. She needs to get over it.
That's right. If she wants to force a shootout.
Absolutely. She has to. There's no way back. And we're just going to go for a couple of minutes, guys, but we'll come back.
Trevor Bird, please come to the control desk.
My good friend Joanne Mason Parker there.
Yep, making a comeback. And there was Jessica Dillow in the background you might have seen as well. Head of Predator Sales.
Joanne's a former U.S. Open Women's Champion. Did
Is
you know
she?
that? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Her father, Harvey Mason, trained her since she was a little girl. And we've known each other since we're about 14, 15 years old. Her dad was a former coach of mine.
Really?
Mental coach of, oh, yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, we're like family. We're like family.
What is a mental coach? Come on, fill us in. What kind of thing do they teach you?
He taught me the importance of having that killer instinct. He told me whenever you lost a match, you have to want raw meat. You have to really go and dig into someone and make them pay. That's that kind of mental coach. I mean, one time there's Federer. One time I was 1 minute late.
Let's zoom in on his phone. I want to see who he's texting.
Oh, wonder who, I don't know. Maybe his family.
Hello, Mama Gorst. I know she always watches, and she'll be watching maybe her future daughter-in-law. Who knows?
You never know.
We've already had one marriage in the pool world this year. Tyler Steyer and Margaret Fefilova, and she's still in the tournament as well, Margaret. Of course, we've got Jason. Don't want to start rumours here. Wow,
She just drew straight back to the top rail.
Stone and Kyle Akalu.
We've got Joshua
Table number
and Pia, of course, who aren't here at this particular moment.
You know if they're going to Ohio?
I think they are, yes. I believe they are. I think everyone's going there. It's sold out. 128 field there. That's going to be a massive tournament. Are you playing, Tony?
Yes, sir. I'm driving there from the U.S. Open.
How long is that?
I'll probably stop by, say hi to my parents in New York on my way up there. I never drive straight through. I have friends all over the country, so if I drive 8 hours, call a friend, hey, can I stay over? No problem. I let them know ahead of time. So I'll drive 8 hours here, 8 hours there.
That's lovely. What a way!
Yes,
what a nice way to live.
It's a lot of fun.
That's what the pool world's like, isn't it?
I got to experience driving the Blue Ridge Mountains last year. Stunning. Absolutely beautiful.
Are they blue?
No.
Well, the legs on this Predator are, and that's where we're going to get back to now. The table.
Uh-oh.
Oh, where's the... It hasn't gone into a combo, is it? No. No. Does it pass the 10? Does it cut back?
Let's take a look to see.
Yeah, Kelly's something wrong with
Doesn't
Kelly.
look like it goes.
She's not feeling it. She's got to find something from somewhere, because if she doesn't, she could be headed home.
I mean, I can't tell. It almost looks like the one goes off the 10.
Yeah, I think it does, you know. That was my first thought, and normally your first one is the best one.
She caught it there. So all she has to do is figure out how much of the one to hit and what speed to get to the 2.
Herb McQuaid,
Looks like it's on.
table 29, please.
Nope. But she left the cue ball all the way up there just in case.
Yeah, 2-rail kick. Kick it past the 4 ball. In between the 9 and the 4, maybe. Called the side pocket. Don't think it can go in there, but called it just in case, as you say. And look at that. Look, it's a rock star. It's Rod Stewart. It's not actually, of course. It's Esteban Robles, who is the head, the CEO of Alpha Coin, that cryptocurrency you're going to be buying, Tony. Can you spare a few dollars and get me a bit as well?
I'll think about it.
Okay.
So I pulled up the list here of the players that are participating in the Ohio Open. David Alcaide is going to be playing. So is Francisco Sanchez Ruiz. Darren Appleton will be playing. So a lot of players that aren't here, European players, will be playing in that event.
Yeah, the Slovenia is the next one for the Euro Tour. That's why a lot of the Spaniards aren't here for this one.
All 3 Cole brothers will be there.
Kopin Yi, Kopin Chang, and Kopin Chung.
Yep. Kopin Han.
Han, that's it. And which one's the oldest? Pin Yi.
Pin Yi.
Great boys. Met them in Vegas.
Oh,
really fun.
They're awesome.
Such lovely guys, aren't they?
They really are.
Already.
They came
legends.
to my house for dinner about 4 years ago, and my wife challenged them to a couple of games of pool, and she beat both brothers, and they quit.
Wow,
Good
great shot.
Very nice.
I did hear you. I was just
Yeah,
trying to come
that
up
was
with
amazing.
some kind of... I wondered if you meant she played him at ping pong or something, or darts, because
No,
one of them is a darts champion.
Yeah.
Ko
yeah.
Pin Yi is actually a darts world
Well,
champion.
his girlfriend is.
As well?
Yeah, absolutely.
What a family. I bet Christmas is fun around their house.
Very nice jump shot by Kristina there. Look at the speed on the 3 ball. Fantastic.
She's really playing well, isn't she?
Mm-hmm.
And I tell you, in the time that she didn't really take time off from pool, just from big time tournaments, but she never stopped playing it, and she's got much, much better in the last year or so, I believe. And of course, I don't want to go on about it too much, but when you have a partner that plays pool as well and it's their life, it just makes it much easier, doesn't it? Because you're both in the same thing.
It does. It does.
I wonder if they actually talk about matches afterwards. Oh, you know, that 4 ball I missed, or what about that 9 ball? Why didn't you draw round? Why did you try and follow?
Well, I can tell you this, it's not easy having someone as a partner that does the same exact thing that you do, because I've seen couples fight forever when they try to give each other advice.
Yeah, but we all know what to do in that situation, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
Just listen to the wife. Listen to the boss. Listen to the boss. And the boss of this at the moment is Kristina. She's bossing the match right now, even though she's 3-1 down.
Did she get out enough there? I don't think she did. Let's see.
She's got a little bit of pace. She can high left this. I think she can get round.
Yeah, she's just going to have to come on the short side. She's going to have to really, really put a lot of spin in this. Oh, she's going to draw it. She's going to draw it. So she has to make sure she doesn't run into that 9 or the 10.
Wow, power. Caught the 10 though, as you said.
Yeah, well, if you went the other route, it's safer because you eliminate any chance of running into a ball.
There's no traffic that way, was there? Coming back that way, you're drawing dangerously close to both of them.
You can still make this. Go back and forth. Downtown, back uptown a bit.
Yes, there it is.
Oh, very nice.
Wow. Kelly played and was beaten by Margaret Fefilova from Belarus, who was also forced into that break from major competitions. And it looks very much like she could suffer the same fate, because you just don't feel like she's ever going to get going, do you, Kelly, at the moment, unfortunately. And growing in confidence with every single rack she wins. It's 3-2 now to Kelly. But, you know, don't count Kelly out just yet. And we're just going to nip for a very, very short break, are we? Yeah, let's go for a quick break. We'll come back soon. Back just in time to see Kristina break in to try and go heel-heel. She did it in the first set and ended up winning that one 4-3. Can she do the same again here? One thing we do know about Kelly Fisher is she never quits.
Uh-oh.
She might be quick fire, but she's not a quick quitter.
Nope, never. Most pool players are too stubborn to quit.
Nice bit of right hand spin on that, just to keep it away from the 6 ball. Nicely on this 2.
Yeah, you want to go 3 rails here, Mark, in order to avoid running into the 4, 5, or 9. Just want to make sure you don't get too close to that 7 on the way there, or go past the 7 and end up with on the wrong. Oh, she's going to go withdraw there. I guess she can hold it there. So she's willing to take the longer shot. Nothing wrong with that, as long as you feel comfortable with it.
Yeah, I was just going to say, she must feel confident enough. I've never seen that man there not on his phone. Never. He's on it. I mean, I'm on mine a lot, but he's on his 24/7.
Very nice.
Beautiful stroke. Found her stroke again. It's almost like something wakes up in her and says, right, come on.
Yeah, yeah,
you know, and all of a sudden that fire is lit back under her again. Yeah, sneak around the back of the 6 nicely. Knocks it off the rail. That's okay. She can cue down between the pocket. The nice flush pockets.
She's good. She's just going to follow a bit. Wonder if she's thinking.
Yeah, I'm thinking she's going to draw off this. Yeah, I like this.
Yeah,
I like this better. Keep the stroke full, Tony.
We'll just come off the top rail.
I like that.
Oh, I thought
yeah,
she was hitting a follow. Right. Yeah.
Oh, she hasn't finished straight, has she?
Yeah, but even if she's straight, she's in good shape here. Oh, maybe she has a she has a slight angle on the 6. Just a hair of an angle.
It's okay.
I think that's perfect. Just slide to the left a bit to create enough of an angle in the 8 to come up for the 9. We might have ourselves a shootout here, Mark.
Well, let's hope so. We love a bit of drama. So does the crowds. You always see them gathering, don't you? All of a sudden, you'll just see a big crowd of people. You think, hello, what's going on over there? And you go and have a look.
Yeah.
Sure as eggs are eggs. There's a guy putting the 10 ball on the spot, ready for the shootout.
There will be even a bigger crowd starting tonight with the teams getting in.
What's she done here?
She came short on that one. I think she's fine. She's, you know, she's really good at these shots, but you need to tell yourself, hey, I misjudged it. That's okay. Let me stay focused. And Kelly has that in spades.
Yeah, she'll be playing this to the bottom left-hand corner pocket. Called her extension. Might as well use it. Composing herself. Huge shot this to take this second set and force a shootout. It's there,
nice.
it's there, it's one set all. It is going to be a shootout, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Go and get everyone back in front of the TV. Let's get ready for this spot shot and let's tell you exactly what's going to happen. Referee John Lehman will clear up those 2 bottom pockets because there's only space for 1 now. There you see on your screens, each player is going to have 4 innings. We're going to alternate sides and players will take it in turns to make that 10 ball into the bottom corner pockets. Referee John Lehman just explaining the rules to the ladies. So the 10 ball will be placed where it's spotted in the rack, not on the spot. So it's even more difficult than it would be. So Kelly Fisher won the lag, so she gets the choice of whether she wants to go first or second. She chooses to go first.
And on that side, too. She gets to choose the side she starts from, right?
So then she must make it into this bottom left-hand corner as we look. Each player will play 4 innings, 2 from each side. And then if we're
part of the pocket,
and then if we're still level after 4 innings each, we will then go to sudden death.
Sudden death.
Where the box shrinks back by 1 diamond. It gets even more difficult just when you thought it couldn't get any worse. Those pesky Predator people say, get that cue ball back a bit more.
More pressure. More pressure.
So, advantage for now to Kelly Fisher. Kristina. Love to make this. She does make it.
Part of the pocket.
Exactly the same. Played it the same way as Kelly did. So now we'll go across to the other side of the table. As we see the replay, right into the centre of the pocket. Never any doubt. Now Kelly won the German Open against Eylül Kibaroglu earlier this year on a shootout. And I think it went to 9-8 or 8-7, something like that.
Yeah, it was a pretty nice shootout.
I wonder how far this one's going to go. Shot number 2. In it goes for Kelly. Blow for blow at the moment. And now Crystal Kristina. We've got quick fire Kelly, Crystal Kristina. And what we're going to call Wing Ball John, isn't he? That's his name. Wing Ball John. He does a bit of acting as well, like you, Tony. Oh, she's gone wide.
Oh.
So, advantage. Kelly Fisher. Now she would love to make this one. If Kelly makes this next one, Kristina must make her last two. Just look at them lovely blue legs on that table. Look, you can have any colour you like. You can have them flashing.
Oh, that's very nice. You know, once the construction is done with the house, that's a table I'm getting.
Wow. I'm definitely coming round to stay then. I don't even mind sleeping on it. There you go. Or under it.
Wow.
And in it goes. Advantage then. Kelly Fisher 3-1. It's quite simple. Kristina must make this one. If she doesn't make this 10 ball, Kelly Fisher will go into the draw for the last 16. And Kristina Tkach will have to be, well, she'll have to catch a flight somewhere else to the next tournament. Probably the US Open, I'm guessing. When
She
is that?
played in the US Open last year.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she was playing it this year.
Here we go. And she's missed it, and it's game over. Kelly Fisher advances to the last 16, and we will be back with our next match at 5 p.m. See you then, guys. Thanks for watching. I've been Mark White, and he's been
Tony Robles.